welcome to another Sanctuary Sunday. Sanctuary! Yes, the day where I try to cover something other than war games. And today, we're going deep. We're going to the basement. In fact, we're going deeper than the basement with Bargain Basement Bathysphere. This is the right there, the solo roll and write diving adventure. A 20 scenario campaign by Scott Slomanani, probably mispronounced that. That's a tough name there, from WizKids. And it comes in this kind of it feels like a print and play type box, the way it kind of comes out. And I've already taken off the stickies. It doesn't come shrink wrapped. It has this tape that goes on the sides here. But if you look at the back here, you get a little bit of idea of what's going on. I believe this was a do-it-yourself print and play game that came out, might have came out like during COVID. It might maybe pre-COVID or during COVID. I know I saw some of the game YouTube channels talking about this. And I think Shut Up and Sit Down did a whole thing on this. But I believe it was a print and play, and then WizKids picked it up. But as you can see here, it's for ages 12 plus, one player, it's solo, 15 minutes, 20 scenarios. Explore, let's go in a little bit closer here so you can read along with me. Shall we? Do I do the follow the bouncing ball? Explore the magical world beneath the waves in your own Bargain Basement Bathysphere, a thrilling underwater experience for the whole family. The ocean is your oyster with the most exciting new innovation in undersea adventure. Just strap into our secure, watertight submersible and prepare to have a whale of a time. Discover new depths of strategy and fun. So you're going to roll dice, see right here, dive, roll dice and experience 20 scenarios of in-depth danger. Explore, find marine life, rescue divers, gather gizmos. Survive, keep your bathysphere patched up and make it back to the surface. And so you've got like, here's a rescue party, here's the trench, here's discovery. So I think these are like the different scenarios, and you're going to be rolling and then marking off stuff as you go down. Yes, I picked this up because I said I saw several years ago, I saw Shut Up and Sit Down do some stuff on this, and this was like their top solo game, or among the top 5 of their solo games or something that year. And it looked interesting. So I've kind of had my eye out for it, and it finally kind of came down to a bargain basement price that I thought I would snatch it up. So let's take a look inside the box. As I said, I've already taken off the tape here. So you've got a little tab here, and it comes open like that. Ooh, it's kind of stiff, but you got some art inside there. Let's go out now so you can see what's inside the box. There's that whale of a time. So you have a dry erasable marker with the eraser on the end there. You have some dice, blue dice, nice. You have a meeple or token, or this is your bathysphere that you're going to be going in. It's kind of cool. It's double-sided, and a little wood meeple there. We have a WizKid catalog, and I've done some of these Super Pinball. I don't think I've done that one, but I've done some of these. I've got one of those. Sidereal Confluence, had the original of that. I think it was before WizKids got it. If you want a trading game, that is the most intense trading game I've ever played. Fantasy Realms, I've got that. I probably should do some coverage on this. Maybe I should do Pinball, Fantasy Realms, Sidereal Confluence, talk about that a little bit. Are anybody up for that? Just let me know. Cartage of Scale, I've done that. I think I've done an unboxing on that. And Clash of Cultures, I've looked at that several times. I do like me some civilization building games, and that is the owner of my friendly local gaming store swears by that game. All right. Have my silica intake for today. Right here are, whoa, this is thick. Whoa, this is all shrink wrapped. So there you have, there is the box. Got a little bit of art in there, that's kind of cool. Say it was a do-it-yourself box. It just kind of reminds me of, one of those boxes that you get from art crafters or something like that. So this, I'm gonna have to pop this open here to get started. This is all in shrink wrap. And I got no nails. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. That should be enough to get started. All right. So we got a lot of stuff in here. Boop, boop, boop. So we got 20 missions or adventures or whatever you want to call those. Let's pull this out here. If any of you have played this or have any experience with it, let me know what you think about it, or let others know in the comments down below. How about that? All right, so here are the rules, the 36 pages. And you have a reference on the back. I love it when they don't have dead space. So for those, I love it. For those too lazy to leaf through the booklet, here you go. I'm one of those lazy people. Have you ever played a game where you just like took a reference and tried to play the whole game? There's some games that tell you to do that. Like, here's the basic rules, and as you play, start and then refer to the thicker rules when you get a chance. But yeah, all right. Here is base game rules. So you got your components, which you have 3 map boards. We have the Bathysphere token, the dry erase, and we have these mini game pads and dice. This is about moving and marking, and so this is a roll and write. So this is going to go in my roll and write playlist, and might go in some other playlist as well. But definitely falls into the roll and write camp. So you're going to be moving and marking. Talks about the scenarios. Talks about starting around resources. It's full color, dual column, looks very nice. Here's scenario 1, how you do the setup to win, special action spaces, and the like. And then this is rescue party. It's kind of cool. So that's the board there, or the map. Scenario 2, rescue party again. Scenario 3, discovery cove. So not a lot of rules, right? The rules, I mean, you have your basic rules, 2 pages really, and then you're going to have some special rules for the scenario that's really talking about what's unique for that board. Now we're getting into a little bit some more detail here with these other scenarios here. So this has some more stuff going on here. Then we have scenario 4, the trench. So you're only doing this part of it. Let's see what was, yeah, so you're only doing certain tracks on here based on the scenarios. Here's the gizmos. Then you have another scenario 5 with its separate track. Scenario 6. Scenario 7. Scenario 8. 9. 10. So they're going to have these different boards, which we'll look at here. But you got Rescue Party, the Trench, and Discovery Cove. I think are the 3 different boards in there. Scenario 11, Scenario 12, 13. You do Trench and Rescue Party boards. Look at that. Also, you go all the way over here. 14, 15, which is Rescue Party and Discovery Cove. So you're going to come down here and then go onto the Discovery Cove board. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Man, there's a lot of scenarios here. So there's a lot of replayability in here, because you can play each one of the scenarios over and over. It's just the track, but then you're going to have there's 20 of those that you can replay over and over. So here is Discovery Cove, thicker board. It's got a little bit of a sheen on it so that you could, folds out there. So it's a pretty good sized board so that you can mark on it with the dry erase. So that's Discovery Cove. Nice. Then we have Rescue Party. And as you can see, some of those scenarios, they only use certain tracks that are on these boards. So a lot of iconography on there. Those are like the special spaces maybe. Here's the trench. Very nice. And then you have these pads here that for the gizmos, and they're double-sided. So you've got the salvage arama, and you have the aquasium, and then you have the ocean floor. So depending on which scenario and which board you're using, you'll use one of these pads to mark off stuff as well. These are kind of like a side pad that are specific to those, specific to the scenario, on whether you're going to be going to the aquasium, the ocean floor, or using the salvage rama, which is all these gizmos. So you got several of those. So if you play that much, you're probably going to make a copy of this to have that. So there you have it. That is all the goodies that you get in a box of Bargain Basement Bathysphere. Let's get all the goodies out here. Yeah, I like the looks of this. I mean, this is a straight up roll and write, but yet not your just roll and mark. You're going to be making some decisions because there's some tracks and there's some stuff that you can go for, I guess, here. So all in all, looks pretty interesting. So there you have it. That is what I have for you today on this Sanctuary Sunday. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate you. And I'd like to know what you think about this game. Do you like roll and writes at all? I don't have a ton of them, but my family's not the biggest fan on them. My girls like them better than my wife or my son. But I don't know. I find them interesting. So anyway, thanks all. Take care. Thanks for watching.